Hey, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and leave a like and also comment. I would really appreciate it. Okay, now to the video. Okay, today is 2nd of November 2023 and it is NaNoWriMo. So I was thinking, I kind of lost a day already, but I actually wanted to, by the end of this year, to finish like 2 screenplays / novellas. I don't know. Like, I started them as screenplays, but I might turn them into like shorter, not short story, but yeah, maybe something like a novella, I don't know, maybe like around 20,000 words, 30,000 words, something like that, stories. And I was thinking that it might be a good opportunity to actually use this NaNoWriMo thing to actually start writing again, because I've been slacking in the past few months. And yeah, I think it's about time to get back and start writing. So I'm guessing like for the next month basically I'm gonna be sort of writing and filming some of it a little bit, just so I have some sort of a little bit of accountability to myself. And it's also gonna be sort of, I guess, maybe like a part of High Future Me. It's definitely gonna be like a NaNoWriMo 2023, I think. The only bad thing is that like I can't like properly track the progress on NaNoWriMo website, because it immediately sets the goal at 50,000 words. And if I'm writing like a screenplay, there's no way I can write like 50,000 words for a screenplay, because they're usually like, I don't know, like 20,000 words, 30,000 words max, something like that, because they're not that big, right? It's like 100 pages basically, and that's it. So I cannot like actually put 50,000 words, so I'm not gonna like hit the goal basically. And also because I want to work on 2 projects sort of at the same time, because they're both in a state of like around like 70% done, and I want to finish them both basically. I don't know if it's gonna be possible in 1 month, because I also have like other sort of job to do. But unfortunately NaNoWriMo doesn't allow you to choose 2 projects for one kind of NaNoWriMo thing. As soon as you select sort of one project, when you add the second one, there is no like drop down menu essentially to give you an option to use again NaNoWriMo thing. So yeah, I'm not gonna be hitting any goals on that platform, but I'm just gonna use this whole sort of month, essentially, this whole NaNoWriMo event, if you could say it like that, yeah, to just get back to writing essentially. I'm not gonna be posting every day because, you know, it's time for editing and things like that, but maybe like once a week, or like maybe twice a week, I don't know. But I'll try to essentially talk a little bit more about writing itself, I mean like the story itself, one and the other one. Yeah, and we'll see where it goes from there. Okay, so this is 3rd of November 2023, 3rd day of NaNoWriMo, and I still haven't opened the actual work that I want to do. I haven't opened the documents that I want to work on. Yeah, it sucks. The weather is pretty nice though, so that's a big bonus. And this is currently sort of my working space, if you want to call it like that. I don't know, maybe I should like relocate there to the actual table, because when I'm just laying down, I don't know, it's not particularly work inspiring. I gotta be honest with myself first of all, that I feel like I'm afraid to write, because I don't know, right now it's sort of in the state of like everything is possible. It might be something good, it might be something bad, but I don't know really. And if I write it, if I actually like finish it, then it's no longer will be in that state of like quantum mechanical sort of Schrodinger's thing, right? It's gonna be either yes or no, either good or not. And because both of these stories are sort of personal to me, I kind of feel like I will let myself down if it's bad. It makes no sense, right? It makes no sense, because by not writing it, not finishing it, I don't like I don't put it out into the world, right? So there is no way of knowing will anybody like it or not. Like, who knows, maybe somebody will, I don't know, like will be touched by a story or like inspired by a story, or will just like find it entertaining or something like that and will like it a lot, right? But by not releasing it, I sort of avoid disappointment in myself, because I've been disappointed by myself, by my actions, inactions, all of that kind of stuff, I guess, a lot. And maybe when I've done something, other people didn't receive it as well as I would hope. There's a lot of kind of stuff, I guess, to work out at some point with some sort of like a psychiatrist or whatever. Whatever is happening in this stupid head. But yeah, I feel like I'm okay at like self-analyzing. It's just like, what's the point of this self-analysis if you don't do like certain actions afterwards, right? So I think this is like the biggest sort of fear right now. If I will actually continue to write it and finish it, right? Because the whole story in both of those cases, I know the beginning of the story, the end of the story. I've written like 80% of it essentially. In some cases I've written like basically, in one of the case I've written essentially 100%. It's just like I need to like refine everything and maybe cut down certain things and like rearrange certain things. So it's not like the work is done, finished, right? No, it's like what I wanted to write, I have written, and now I either need to like come up with something new and add, or remove certain things and like polish it and make it better, essentially. But that's sort of exactly my problem, is that I am really afraid to finish the work. Plus it's also, if I finish it, like, what's next? Like, I have more ideas than I have time to write, and like an ability to focus to write, because I'm pretty certain I have like ADHD at the very least. By the way, I know that my whole face is like orange and whatnot, but this is this beautiful sun. This is the beautiful sunset light, this really warm golden hour, right? It's really beautiful. I promise the white balance is set correctly. I even like compensated a little bit, because I would actually be, no, you can't change white balance during the recording, of course. Why would you need that? I watched a video yesterday. I don't know why YouTube recommended me something like that, but there was this like little exercise essentially. If you were to talk to your 80 or 100 years old self right now, what kind of advice would that person give to you? With all the sort of knowledge, like in hindsight and all the stuff, right? Like, essentially, if you were to talk right now, like, older you, right now, talk to you right now, what would you tell you right now? And like, it's such a stupid little thing, but it really kept me thinking about it, and also like, yeah, I would definitely say like, don't be afraid, write it right now, don't waste your time doing like stupid stuff, pursue really what you mean, really what you want, tell the stories that you want, even though it's hard. I understand that it's hard, but like, sit down and start writing, and everything is gonna be alright if you put enough work, if you're gonna be honest, and if you put good effort into this, right? And again, if you be honest with yourself, if you be telling like honest stories and really kind of try to make it as good as you can, and then release it, and not like wait forever to do everything, or like be so afraid of like rejection or like negative comments, reviews, things like that, that you just like paralyzed essentially by this anxiety, not even fear, but like anxiety, and like this anticipation of the worst outcomes, because who knows, maybe the outcomes will be better than you've expected. You will never know if you don't do this right now, and you should be doing this right now. Writing like essays, making videos, writing your screenplays, novels, whatever, writing music. You should be doing all of this right now. You should set your goal for like a week or 2 weeks, and then finish it, and then set another goal and then finish it. This is what I would be telling myself. That little idea kept me thinking, well, a couple days now I'm thinking about this, because it's so easy, like, to just like really imagine yourself like as a old wise man, whatever, who lived life, right, and who perhaps have a lot of regrets. I can imagine me having a lot of regrets, but that's why like I can imagine also me telling myself, me right now, to change essentially the course of our lives, you know, the sort of Back to the Future kind of a style thing, but I'm mentally going into the future and telling from the future back to myself right now, like, don't do that, don't go to that path that leads to regret. No, sit down and write. I don't know if this is useful to anybody, but yeah, this is like little interesting concept that really kept me thinking about it, about like really pursuing what I truly want. And the second you kind of ask this question, and the second you kind of imagine this thing like talking to your own older self, or rather in reverse, like your older self talking back to you now, like you already kind of know what you want in the hearts of hearts, like, or wherever the saying is, whatever the phrase is. You kind of know already what you want. It's like before even like the whole thought formulates in your mind, the answer is already there, because you know it like on a deeper level. I don't know, maybe I'm just saying some shit. I have no idea. But yeah, this is where I am right now. Third day of NaNoWriMo, the month of November that I actually, even before, I actually forgot that there is like this NaNoWriMo thing. I just wanted to spend this month sort of productively in terms of like my creative output, to write and continue making music as well. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit down right now and I'm gonna first of all read what I've already written. I think this is a good start, because I haven't read it for quite some time, for a couple months at least. So it would be good, I guess, to even like check what's there, if there's any good stuff there, or am I just thinking that I have written like everything that I needed or wanted, but in reality it's just like fucking garbage. Let's do right now exactly that. Let's read and set sort of the baseline, essentially, like where do we think the story or stories are right now. I'm gonna do that, and then I think I'm gonna edit this video. It's so freaking beautiful. I love sunsets so much. It's just beautiful. It's unfortunate that my camera is pretty shitty, that it cannot really capture like the whole dynamic range of whatever is going on right now, but yeah, pretty fucking good if you ask me. I've seen more beautiful stuff, that's for sure, but even that is already something. Quite something. Okay, so what did I do in the past couple hours instead of reading my projects? I played guitar, because this is something immediate and there's some immediate enjoyment that I can experience, because apparently in my life there's like not a lot of like enjoyment at the moment, and this is one of them. I'm like, something about writing in terms of words. There's no this immediate satisfaction versus like playing the instrument. Even if it's just like I'm just like messing about, right? Like I'm not playing anything specific. I'm not playing anything that maybe I have written before. I'm not playing even my favorite music. It's just like just find those couple chords and just strum a little bit, and there's something about music. It's so beautiful. It's like even the simplest thing that I just did, it's already sort of easing the soul, at least I don't know. Does anybody feel like that? I have no idea. But yeah, this is what I'm doing instead of doing NaNoWriMo. Like, this is stupid, I know. And I'm gonna sit right now, because it's only 6:30 right now in the evening, 18:30. So I'm gonna sit down right now and actually read it, because I needed a little bit of guitar in my life. I'm so grateful that my best buddy actually gifted me this guitar, his guitar, because he said, I'm not playing it. You will have a better use for it. So yeah, how is your NaNoWriMo going? Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to say, if you found this channel via like NaNoWriMo 2023 or something like that, please don't forget to subscribe for like more writing and kind of, I guess, like art related things, music, things like that, because this is sort of like my personal like artistic outlet, yeah, where I talk about writing, movies, music, things like that. And yeah, please let me know, how is your writing going on? Are you more productive than me? I guess anybody is way more productive than me, but yeah, I would like to hear. And have you maybe found some sort of like little tricks, tips for yourself or for anybody else? Like, how do you get to sit down and actually like write? Because I'm always like curious about what other people sort of do to help them sort of motivate themselves, and yeah, it would be nice to hear. Okay, till the next one. Bye bye.